joined by Mr. Razi Khan, who is the UK-Pakistan Chamber of Commerce President. Mr. Khan, if you could tell us a little bit about this event today, how far do you think it goes in promoting a positive image of Pakistan?
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As far as this event is concerned, we have to understand that, well, we have to have an interaction with the international community. And over here, as you can see that, well, we have got people from all the embassies and all walks of life. So I think that, well, that will create better understanding of Pakistanis and the people that, well, who are living over here. So I think it's very important in that respect.
And obviously the UK-Pakistan Chamber of Commerce organises events as well on Pakistan and ongoing issues. With the upcoming elections, where do you see Pakistan going, and do you see it going in a positive direction, and what do you think the outcome of the elections will be?
I'm optimistic. It's the first democratic government has completed the period. It had challenges. We can't say that, well, it didn't have any challenges. Obviously, that, well, there were too many challenges. On some fronts, they've done very well. On some fronts, they have, I think that, well, there is a lot to improve as well. So I think that, well, the journey has started. If we can have a roadmap, which I think that, well, the new political parties or the people that, well, who have been will be selected in the new government, if they can have a common roadmap, because we have to believe in unity, and on national issues, irrespective which party we belong to, we have to join hands. So if we can create a consensus and we can have a common roadmap, yes, I think that, well, we have got a very good future for Pakistan.
And what can we as British Pakistanis do in creating that roadmap and giving a positive direction towards it?
You have to understand that, well, Pakistanis, no matter whether they are British Pakistanis or overseas Pakistanis or dual nationals, at the end of the day, they are Pakistanis and their heart is really in Pakistan. So I personally feel that, well, we have got, if not more, we are making an equal contribution towards the prosperity of Pakistan. And again, that, well, which I think I have represented myself in the in Pakistan as well, because we took a delegation from here regarding the discrimination of overseas Pakistanis. I feel that, well, any discrimination, irrespective whatever it is, if the discrimination is there, there'll be two groups. And if you make somebody superior and somebody inferior, that is not going to help the cause of the country. And there is a big pool of knowledge over here, because Pakistan has got brains, absolutely no doubt. Pakistan has got the talent, absolutely no doubt. But the real problem is that, well, Pakistan is weak in implementation, is weak in execution. And over here, people who are living in this country for that long, they have got the training from this society, and those talents can be used in Pakistan in implementing their projects and implementing the plans they have. So I think that, well, they have to make use of this pool of knowledge.
So can I take that to assume that you're against the recent bill that's passed against dual nationalists like taking part in elections as well?
Well, it's not only election. I'm not talking about only election. I'm talking about using the resource of overseas Pakistanis. And again, I'll repeat myself that, well, if there is any discrimination, whether it's taking the part in election or is holding government offices or public offices, so on and so forth, whenever you do a discrimination, it is not going to help Pakistan. So we have to understand that, well, there are about 28 flights land in Pakistan every day, and out of those 28 flights, I think that, well, half of them are dual nationals overseas Pakistanis. So if a person goes from here, he at least minimum spends about $1,000 per person. So look at the amount of contribution we are making in the GDP of the country. And we can't forget that, because the GDP is being generated by us, the foreign exchange reserves are being created by us. People have got a perception that, well, we are sending money to our families over there, so we have to send it. But they don't understand that, well, where our families are spending that. Families are spending in, again, increasing the GDP of Pakistan. That's something that, well, you have to understand. So I think that, well, my message to the people of Pakistan is that they have to be realistic. They have to understand that, well, what contribution we can make. And I think that, well, the world is evolving. they have to take the benefit of overseas Pakistanis' experience.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm here with TV 786 in London.